What's up? What's up, Car Kings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? It's your boy Scott Leonard back at it again with another live stream, bringing you guys my 11th live stream in a series. Today we have a lot of slop content to react to, so I don't want to keep yapping. Just got back from a car show, and I want to get into it right away. So here we go. Let's start the video.
I grew up in the 90s as a
She offered black men her ran through cheeks, and this happened.
in a neighborhood called Del Paso Heights.
We're coming out the gate with degenerate content, guys. Right out the gate.
Surroundings were black. I went to Mount Olive Baptist Church, which was black. I went to Grant High School, which was black. I went to Jimmy's on Grand Avenue, which was black. And
This video is on my feed. I have no idea what he's going to be talking about.
My barber, Heights Hair Fashion, Mark York, was black. And it wasn't until I got into college that I had to leave Del Paso Heights to see something a little bit different. And that's how it typically is for most of us.
Homie said he never made it out of the hood until he went to college.
2024
Crazy.
is very different. You see, the internet was just getting started when I was coming up. But now you can pretty much look at the culture that you want to see. World Star Hip Hop put a number on the black community because we can now see all the ratchet things going on in Black America. So somebody who's not from the hood can study the internet and literally become black. And oh, by the way, this
Homie said they can become hood.
happened with a young lady by the name
Vicky.
Well, Vicky grew up with two white parents from Cobb County, Georgia, in Atlanta, but she swears she's from the block. And she went viral by talking like this.
I took the test.
And y'all make any basic ass bitch go viral.
To tell y'all that I'm black because I took the test and the results came back and they said I have a percentage of black in me. I'm not fully black. I never said I was fully black. I'm black, which means I have black in me.
The bitch thinks because she thinks black cock, she's black.
Just because I don't look black.
Dumb as hell, girl.
That don't mean that I'm not black. You feel me? Because if you
a dumb bitch, girl.
That make you racist.
And there's so much more information about her on the internet that you can find out. But who Wo Vicky is as a person is not really what's important. What's
fucking
really important
degenerate trash human being who will do anything for clout, maybe?
Two black men. Really? So, oh yeah, let's get back
The
to
forbidden fruit, my boy.
Interracial dating
No cap.
relationships was not very common, but they are now, and white women are expressing their love for black men.
So I just saw something on TikTok about the black boyfriend effect.
This video's going crazy with it, I ain't gonna lie.
The way that I have changed since this man has entered my life, I'll never be the same. And it is not for the reasons.
The way that I have changed since this man has rearranged my guts.
That's not a conversation for today. I'm just saying, like, I have become like the boldest, most.
Hey, Super Car Goblin, thank you for joining the chat.
I talk different. I believe in myself in a different way.
I don't know if this video is age appropriate, man.
My feminine energy. And I did not know that that was a theme of having a black boyfriend until I stumbled on all of these videos on TikTok talking about the black boyfriend effect. And I need to know, like, what is this psychological phenomenon? And what is it about black men that is just different?
You guys are in here joining when I start up a crazy, insane stream with a topic that's completely inappropriate.
Women. It's like they have a different appreciation for femininity. I don't know, just thoughts. But what about this black boyfriend effect?
But everybody is not too excited about white women who date black men. There's actually a term for it.
So I
just clicked on this video because it was in my feed, and I was curious about what they were gonna be discussing. But homie's going crazy with it, I ain't gonna lie.
I was scrolling on TikTok and I stumbled upon this white man's page and he was holding his little biracial baby. And he said whenever he does videos with his daughter in the video, he always gets a lot of like racially charged comments. And he used the term mud shark. And I was just sitting there like,
oh my God. Ain't right calling him a mud shark is crazy.
But he explained what a mud shark was. And he said
mud shark is crazy. They wrong for that one.
Purposefully seeks out relationships with black men so she can have biracial children so she can piss off her parents or piss off her family. Right. I'm pretty sure we all heard of this, but we didn't know that there was an actual term because the term was coined by the
They
white
made that shit up, man. Cap.
community. Then
Cap.
you don't know the term. So, you know, I just wanted to share that with you guys.
If you guys are joining the stream, I am just going to be reacting to random slop content on the internet. But if you guys have any questions about the supercar or anything related to cars, feel free to drop the questions in the chat. I'll answer any questions that are in the chat.
It is derogatory towards them that date black men only. And the reason is because a lot of these white women are behaving or pretending to be a stereotypical urban black lady. If you look at Bad Baby, who has a problem with Woah Vicky, she blew up pretty much acting like a hood chick in the black community when she probably didn't even grow up like that. And Woah Vicky is doing the same. So Woah Vicky is going viral or has went viral. She has like 9 million followers on TikTok.
That's sad. It's sad that you guys let somebody like Woah Vicky have 3.7 million followers. Gave them the lottery. You let the dumbest people in society win the lottery.
In the black community,
The social lottery.
And she's going online.
Y'all dumb as hell for that one. I ain't gonna lie.
Church music. She's saying things like,
There's people out here doing really successful things that will grow society, add value to the community. But nope, you guys don't pick those people. You pick the most degenerate losers to make it on the internet and get famous and rich.
I have decided to follow Jesus, no turning back. She also says, sex is a powerful covenant that was designed for marriage. Give her a round of applause. But she went viral a few days ago when she said something particular. She says this.
Low key, she's ugly, but she's not that ugly. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all.
Black athlete, football or basketball, it's fine with me. Let's have children and be
This is a gold digger. I'm a white Christian single woman who's looking for a successful black athlete. Football or basketball is fine. Athlete. First of all, this bitch doesn't use commas or punctuation. It's looking for a successful black athlete, comma. Football or basketball, it's fine with me. Let's have children and be loyal and get married. Any takers? Hell no. Hell no. Come on, lady.
And get married. Any takers? Who the clapping sounds?
Why would I get a girl that's ran through?
All went bad. The Shade Room posted this and people went bananas. It was going viral everywhere. I'm talking about the Shade Room posted it. Say Cheese posted it.
That's disgusting. Having grills, that ain't
When
it.
she did, brother started responding allegedly. And her DMs were popping. Brothers was getting in there all day and night. And
These guys are desperate, bro.
She said this. Hey, that post worked. All the athletes in my DMs right now. She also responds, thank you, Shade Room. Y'all helped me a lot. I think I found him. Now,
Y'all dumb as hell for that one, boy.
In the comments, you had some white guys that were upset, but this dude was saying, these jiggas mad as F that you only date black. Todd is cool said, most mud sharkers don't advertise they want a black eye. You go, girl.
Got him.
Gunker Gizmo says, Graper, filthy mud, you know what, shark, right? Only two demographics are angry at this, which is simply Jay. Seemingly Joshua says race traitor. The other
Man, some of these be crazy with that shit too, man. Chill. Where's your chill at, bro?
Black athlete, football.
Homies out here losing sweat over this nasty. Over this nasty. Come on.
You should include who won't beat you, cheat on you, or leave you and the kids. Also, one who won't go broke in a few years. Damn, bro, he's mad at black dudes. So I sat there and I thought about it.
Complete degenerate content on both sides.
Vicky, who is acting and behaving like the worst of the ladies in the black community, the way that she pretends, because she doesn't know black women, so she's just trying to.
Woah Vicky's trashy as hell. I ain't gonna lie.
You believe that you deserve the best of black men?
Hey, for those of you guys joining this stream, I want to let you guys know the title of the stream is accurate. If you ask me any questions about the supercar, I will be answering them for you.
Through her Instagram,
how I got it,
through her TikTok,
what strategies I would offer you guys to get one in the future. Feel free to ask questions, guys.
Football or basketball, and that
I'm just watching this degen content in the meantime.
Black men to be faithful to her. The same question that we would ask her is what we would ask anybody else. What would she bring to the table? And you know what she would bring to the table? Absolutely nothing. You see, a lot of the reasons why some of these ladies go out here and do this is because they get hyped up. You know, we have a lot of brothers out there, I'm not saying all, who will basically, you know, hey, as long as they got the white keep it hype, it's all good with them. They don't mind, you know, telling
That
them like, yo,
it's ugly as hell. I ain't gonna lie. She has bug eyes.
you so sexy just because the lady is white, but it's clear that she's not offering any real value to any black man. And
What is this content though, bro? Homie sat down and made a whole video about this shit.
Not feeling her,
And somehow this shit landed on my fucking feed. That means this shit's going viral.
never go to the white community to
Ain't no way.
She already knows she can't come.
You gotta
to
make
her.
trash content to go viral. That's a sad thing.
Other cultures coming to the black space, acting like I don't know what, demanding the best from black men. That stuff has to stop. And it is because we have a number of brothers that blow these chicks' heads up, and y'all out there making them believe that they somebody special, and they ain't even gotta have no cheeks. She don't even have no cheeks. She ain't even thick. She ain't got no top or no bottom or nothing. But as long as she's the white keep it height, she got this attitude. Well, guys, what do you think?
Where did this guy come up with that phrase? Overall, interesting video, interesting topic, but trash content. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how this guy's channel showed up on my feed. This is what happens when you start watching degenerate channels, degenerate content for you guys. Now I'm getting all these trash fucking channels in my feed.
Be lying if I said that I like the idea of living in this gray post-Soviet block.
Okay, this video I saw it yesterday pop up on my feed. It seemed interesting. Too bad Jamaica, my boy Jamaica is not in the chat. He has Russian family. He's been to Russia. I kind of wanted to get his take on this video.
But you know what kind of changed my opinion? These doomer videos on Insta. Where they show photos of post-Soviet districts, yards, and then you look at them from this side. It's not giving dull or hopeless. It's giving Eastern European aesthetic. Romanticization sustains my existence. But the real
No, that shit looks gray as hell. Even the video itself looks gray.
This picture. This is my beloved Krasnodar. Krasnodar is another big city in the south of Russia. Sorry for that, I just cannot resist. And it's perfect to show you where regular Russians work, live, and how much.
I ain't gonna lie, Russian females are super attractive. No cap. Or am I just talking crazy? Eastern European women.
As in most post-Soviet cities, yeah, here a lot of old, gray, look-alike Soviet apartments.
Literally fucking blocks.
We call them panelki, which means panel buildings, because they're literally built like Lego from the reinforced concrete panels. These buildings are still a huge part of urban architecture in
This
all
fucking
Russian
cheap
cities.
fucking Lego-ass buildings.
All housing stock in Russia are still buildings built in the Soviet era. Their appearance varies along with their cost and prestige. It's not like you need this information, but the Slav and me insist you know. Panelki are divided into Khrushchevki and Brezhnevki, named after Soviet leaders. They can be made of bricks too, but we still call them panelki just out of habit because, well, let's say they all look a little similar. Brezhnevki is considered an okay option. They're newer, have an elevator, which sometimes terrifies me.
Being in a Soviet elevator is freaking crazy. I wouldn't trust that shit with my life.
And of course, the classic Badik, painted in standard blue or green.
Got the half and half, the oil paint at the bottom to cover the dirt. Nyat. That looks dreary as hell, man. Hell no. And homies be going crazy with the gymnastics in Russia, bro. They don't got nothing else to do but that shit.
But the most widespread, of course, my favorite old Khrushchevka. I even got a night letter of it. I don't know why. I can just look out of window at night.
That shit looks busted. I ain't gonna lie. I don't think I'd be able to live in one of those buildings. I'd jump out.
Only 5 floors, no elevator. Apartments are super small.
5 floors, no elevator is crazy.
but it is much cheaper. Advantages of living in old sleeping areas like this, besides the cozy and aesthetic vibe, of course, is that they're always public.
The aesthetic vibe? What, the aesthetic of a fucking suicide?
Public school, kindergarten,
The hell?
free governmental clinic, and the fact that Soviet people got these apartments for free. I think this advantage overweighed many disadvantages. My parents told me about this, and to get one,
I don't want to go on another rant about communism and
you
socialism.
have to wait 10, 20 years in line, unless you was some successful scientist, sportsman, or just close to the party. And that's how my grandparents...
I don't want to go on the rant that I've been going on for the past 3 days regarding socialism and communism, but I think we're watching the outcome of it right here.
But unfortunately not in this city.
And waiting on a list for years to get in a shitty apartment like that is crazy.
I lived in this kind of apartments for many years, and the main downsides, I would say, the poor heat and sound insulation. I remember every morning old man watching news on TV. How do you think did I know it was an old man? Because of his intense koch. Only grandpas are koching like that. And to kind of solve this problem, our parents was hanging carpets on the wall, and I was really surprised that originally it was for sound insulation.
Crazy.
Only later it became a Soviet style design. Also in many
That's why I always notice that Soviets always have the fucking wallpaper and shit on their wall. Every time I see a room or something on a TV show or on a stream and I see the fucking wallpaper, I automatically know it's a fucking Eastern European.
Space for water heater.
They're the only ones who use fucking wallpaper and shit.
Heat water in pots on the stove, and you know how hard it is to wash your long hair with only one pot. It's just impossible. About 5 pots needs to be heated. I hate it. Do not recommend living.
Tough time never lasts. Only tough people last.
After all, nostalgia, the fact that many Soviet and post-Soviet children spend their
I guess when
childhood here
you're
is
poor as hell and you live in a slum like this, the only thing you can do is gymnastics and shit outside.
Playgrounds for the children. It's really conveniently located in the center of the houses, so you can just shout at
Fucking
your
metal ass
the
playground.
window that it's time to go home. A lot of districts, they still have old playgrounds, and it's not always safe for kids, but we as kids, we didn't really care about
That shit looks completely
well, since
unsafe.
we're here now, let's have a heart-to-heart. If I were a
Hey Rossi, thank you for joining the chat.
want to visit just a regular city in Russia, not just a
We're watching some Soviet slop content.
the real local people, and you know how happy these people are. Then the foreigner comes to them, and if a foreigner just says "Здравствуйте,"
Nothing much, man. We're just watching some casual content.
and saying "Здравствуйте" is pretty easy if you're watching Russian TV and learning language at the
By the way, if you do have any questions about the supercar, how I got my McLaren, how I can afford it, what ideas, goals, or suggestions I have for you guys if you want to reach that level in your life, feel free to ask me in the chat.
Your flashcards for easy review later and remembering it in quizzes.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what the stream was originally supposed to be about.
Shows, cooking videos, and even content about Russian cities, including my city, Krasnodar.
So feel free to ask me any questions while we're watching the video, guys.
They added my beloved Smeshariki. I rewatched it a million times, so please, link up bio. Add all seasons of this cartoon, not just educational ones. Then I will force you guys to watch Smeshariki, even if I'm not being paid for that. You can also watch Netflix with the same interactive subtitles, thanks to
Is this
the
a fucking ad she's running? I didn't even realize she was running an ad space.
So you can learn through songs, and I really love the choice of Russian.
We ain't listening to that.
But today these grey houses are only part of the Russian city.
Why can't they paint those shits a different color at least? They paint that shit fucking dreary ass gray.
Grew up in, and they end up here. The new panel.
I mean, that looks a little better.
Which option is better, to be honest? These buildings don't make me happy either. Show me something that makes me happy this year. No, actually a lot of things are making me happy, just not this. I'm just afraid that in 40
Not
years
this.
we will have the same old set buildings, just this time not grey but faded orange. Krasnodar, as one of the fastest growing cities in Russia in terms of population, is expanding a lot. And on the outskirts of the city, there a few years ago there was nothing. You can buy a new apartment quite inexpensively by the standard.
this is so fucking
normal city,
uniform
but to get to the
and
center,
dreary.
even just leave
It's just like
the
they're sucking
area
your
will be
personality out of you.
dramatic. There are severe traffic traffic jams at rush hour, but practically every city in Russia has traffic jams in the evenings. A lot of my friends call these neighborhoods mortgage apartments because this is how most of them are being purchased. In Russia, it's still more common to buy an apartment than to rent it. And if you're not lucky
That shit looks
enough
crazy,
to
I ain't gonna lie.
inherit apartment from your grandparents in
It looks like a fucking
Stalinka or
project.
at least Khrushchevka, closer to the center, you can get a
Khrushchevka.
mortgage for 20, 30, 50 years and buy an apartment in a new building. Mortgages is the base in Russia. Everyone is afraid of it, no one likes it, but still everybody takes it because without it you will not be able to afford to buy it. But still your own home gives you the sense of security, and it is better to give money for your apartment, what is gonna become yours in the future, than to some other person. It is quite convenient to live in this kind of neighborhood just because if you
Wrong
don't have to
answer,
go to
because
another
that's a
part of the city
fucking
to
building
your
in a
work, you can just
fucking
not leave this place because everything
communist.
is so close.
Well, they're not
to
communist
all the
anymore, but
shops, beauty
communist-based
studios,
fucking
and all of
country.
that. It is all being
Where at
opened
any
on
moment the
the
government can
first
just take that
floors
fucking
of
building
these
away or
houses.
knock it down. What are you gonna do about it? You have no power.
By the way, we don't have now Apple Pay or something like that, so I just purchased a sticker. This is like a payment sticker from my bank, and this is naked anime man.
As for the parks and squares,
Them still vibes
like
that
the
she's
big,
giving me.
nice parks that are located in the different parts of the city, and not all neighborhoods are lucky enough to get their own park to rest. And usually that's gonna.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a nice little park.
Apartment if there is like a really nice park near this neighborhood. This Farov district suddenly got.
But that city line looks disgustingly dreary. What the hell is that?
Became a hit. Apartment prices shot up. Locals worship this guy. A rare sign in Russia, liking a businessman. Park like this you'd only see in Moscow or St. Petersburg, maybe. Other regular parks around the city looks much more modest.
That's one thing, and you can't cap. They do have a lot of places for the youth to go. A lot of parks.
Neighborhoods in Krasnodar look like the ones that
God, this girl is
most
cringe.
would love to live, and me too.
She's like doing the Slav squat.
But the cost of apartments in this neighborhood mostly unaffordable for young people. I used to rent an apartment in this neighborhood and it was quite nice to live here, to be honest. Not only because it has completely different aesthetic, the area is really well maintained, and here is this new school building and a lot of shops and cafes and restaurants. It's just really
Looks like
nice
Europe.
like to walk around and to feel like you're living in a good apartment and you can afford it. A year ago we rented an apartment in this building, and at that time it cost 35,000 rubles, and I guess now
That's
it's
like no
gonna
money.
cost like 45,000, and this is already someone's
Damn,
monthly
imagine
salary.
that fucking
It was a
poor.
small studio with modern renovation, and it was very good option. Also, when they first came to Krasnodar, landlord told us this neighborhood is prestigious also because it is on the corner of more prestigious neighborhood. I don't know how widespread this is in other countries, but in Russia it's a common story that in the city center you can have a fairly large private sector, and this will either be old houses that the owners have refused to sell, but here is a completely different story.
Okay. Okay. Here we go. The money people.
Lived close to this place. I really like.
Okay, that looks good. That looks nice. That's where the rich people must live. This is Moscow?
So I can run around and pretend like I'm living the life of my dream. If I could live in a house like this, so we will have like a little garden, and my dog could go and pee in there, and I will not have to wait for an elevator for.
That's
10
crazy.
minutes, and my dog will
The thing that she's
pee
dreaming.
himself while waiting. In the most
The
Russian
thing that she's
cities,
dreaming of, you could go to Canada or the United States or to any other number of countries and get easy the starting spot. A small ass fucking house, 4-bedroom and grass, lawn, and a white picket fence.
Sometimes they're located close to the rivers in these cities, to embodiments. Sometimes they're located close to the parks, and I'm located in some shit.
Можете сфоткать меня? Да, давай на...
Круто, сделай.
Нормально?
Да.
It puts things into perspective though.
And here we
the stuff that you don't value, another person is fucking desperate for. It's their life fucking goal.
Center with the best bars, cafes, restaurants, and the most expensive apartments. Usually it's the old central street around which the city grew and expanded. In Krasnodar, this is the Krasnaya Street.
I mean, in the wealthier areas, it just looks like normal Europe.
I would love to live as close to the street as possible. It really feels like everyone here just have more money. Then we were apartment hunting.
Probably because they do have more money, bitch.
No point in looking for an apartment in this area just because it is like so overpriced, but maybe this is just what she said to me. I've been in other big cities in Russia, and I think Krasnodar has one of the best city centers in terms of authenticity. It's the blend of classic Soviet architecture, some buildings still from Tsar Russia. I love these cozy cafes, restaurants and bars in these old historic buildings. If you go through one of these ordinary looking arches, you can enter the whole open bar spaces. There young people like to hang out on Fridays and Saturdays. By the way, if you are even a little bit curious about nightlife in Russia, just drop me a little comment and on the next night I will be out filming for you. I'd love to take you with myself to the bar. I mean, I can't wait to take with myself huge pink camera and be embarrassed in front of all of these people. Bar and restaurant culture is not yet 100% rooted in deep Russia. It is still more comfortable and cheaper to drink at home, and going out is more for special occasions. For a while, I was even feeling guilty because of how
I mean, it really doesn't look that bad, I'm gonna lie.
Somewhere in the cafes or work on my laptop, and they are like, who am I to eat in the restaurants so often? I was not raised like that. Most Russians, like most people worldwide, work hard to afford their lives. While prices in Russia are still low compared to many other countries, wages are also lower. People live in ordinary gray-green.
Well, that's because you got that fucking government that doesn't want to fucking just be part of fucking Europe.
Stores, cafes, or open their own beauty
fucking cultural
salons.
identity is what's bringing you down.
Their dogs in nearby
Unfortunately,
bar.
I'm gonna keep it true.
Meet friends at a bar or head out
Keep it
of
straight
town
with
to
you.
visit relatives or go to.
What kind of subway system is that fucking dark? There ain't lights in that bitch?
Surprise, surprise! It's funny that most of us live the same life, just in different decorations. I personally love this mix of old eras and modernity. And Russians like to mix their cultural aesthetic with neon and new elements, opening cafes and restaurants with Soviet-style decor. And it's not just nostalgia, in my opinion, it's also the part of the country's past, which cannot be erased. I would not want us to get rid of Soviet architecture entirely. I'd rather prefer the modernization of it, making it more comfortable and, I don't know, maybe like a little bit more fun. I kinda like the atomic heart aesthetic. My mom is making fun of me because of that. She's like, we just get rid of all these carpets on the walls, and our generation just decided to bring it back. I'm curious, did this little city tour meet your expectations?
Yeah, the carpet on the walls is classic fucking Eastern European. Every time I see a stream or video on YouTube and I see the background and it has that shit, I instantly know it's fucking Eastern European before they even start talking or show the people.
I sink into depression, and
I never understood or knew what the reason was that they had wallpapers and all this shit, but she explained it finally. It's the sound, the stop sound coming through the walls. That's crazy.
YouTube, what's going on, y'all boys? Today we're finna interview the Hawk Tuah interviewers. Alright. Now Pete.
Yeah, I wanted to see this Hawk Tuah interviewers interview. How long is this video though?
About the people who
it's an hour long.
There's a reason for that. I hit them up on Instagram, asked them if they wanted to come on stream. They did agree. They have been asked
the dark truth about the Hawk Tuah girl. Let's see.
Chose me. Keep an open mind through this whole situation. Also, everything in this video is alleged. I had to say that for legal reasons. They did send me like 4 clips they wanted me to play, so I'm gonna go ahead and play it while they're getting ready for the interview.
Like I said in the beginning of the stream, you dummies let anyone get famous.
Say it aggressive, like.
I'm finna lose brain cells. I already know I'm finna lose brain cells, bro.
Like, really?
Okay, I ain't gonna lie, yo. They're just gonna have to give me timestamps, bro. I'm not finna watch through the whole video. I'm not finna watch through that whole video, bro. I cannot. Here's the reason why they sent me these videos. The Tuah girl has been talking shit about these people, all right? I wouldn't.
Those guys got nothing out of this fucking
evidence for anything they were finna say.
clip.
They sent me 4 videos of evidence. Now that first video, I'm just not gonna get through. I'm sorry, it's 2 minutes, and I'm not finna hear her just talk about hot. But this next one is like a minute, so we'll just go and watch this.
But like the guys that interviewed us, I didn't make anything off that. Like everything they.
No shit, the content wasn't yours.
They're profiting off of. I mean,
Why would you get profit off of it?
Technically, they own that footage.
Yeah, they own the copyright. They own everything. They're the ones who produced the footage.
So funny. You should come back on.
Yeah, they want us to do more stuff with them, but
Legally, they could have fucking taken everything from you.
They acted towards
They
us.
should have copyrighted that fucking trademarked the fucking phrase.
So all my friends, they were messaging, please stop posting more videos and stuff like that. And he just wouldn't quit. He blocked us all on everything, and it was rough.
Why would he quit?
Now, I'm gonna just say this before they come on. Notice how she was talking about, oh, I didn't make money off of the clip. Now, people, I don't know if y'all know how these videos work, but if you agreed to be on a YouTube video, which they told me already, she agreed to do it, and all her friends did it. And they also showed her
entitled to shit.
Accounts, how many followers they had. They made it very well known, okay, this could blow up, all of that. If you agree and consent to be on that video, they have all clearance and ownership of that video that you're in.
Made it a lot. He made it a lot.
And then he messaged her wanting to do more content, and she was like, you can go straight to hell.
Yeah.
Talk to the guys that made that video since all this happened.
They've tried to reach out to us, but we won't text them back.
So, yeah, I heard you had the lawyer.
Didn't she just say that
She acts like
reached out to them?
she did them a favor.
I'm not finna lie.
Have you made any money off the video alone, or is that just that guy's property?
That's it.
Have you talked to that dude? Have
That's
you
a
said
good
thank
question.
you?
Tell him thank you for what?
Making you famous?
Well, see, we reached out to him, and I asked him to stop posting those videos, and he never did. He blocked us all and everything. So I'm not telling him thank you for anything.
Really? So you reached out to go, hey.
Yet she's used that.
Ungrateful as hell, bro.
Maybe.
That's the problem with the internet. People are so full of themselves. She acted like she did something spectacular to get that fame. She didn't do anything. She was just a dumb, drunk girl on the streets. If it wasn't for that guy, she would have never even been known to anyone. And now she wants to fucking sue, demand he takes the videos down, ask for compensation. Are you crazy? Fucking stupid as hell, man. That's why you can't let these people get power, bro. Because some people, they ain't built for it. And also, she didn't even do anything funny. The whole joke, the butt of the joke is her fucking talking about sucking cock. And we're supposed to respect that? Get the fuck out of here, lady.
And deals. Schmerch started a podcast.
Out to go, hey, would you chill on that? And he blocked you?
Because, I mean, he'd post one, I'd be like, oh, that's it. Here would come another one. A few days later, I was like, man, maybe that's it. Here would come another one. Then
Y'all see what she's doing, bro? She's trying to make people feel bad for her, bro. First off, I don't know why she's trying to blame these for this whole thing. The original clip that went viral wasn't even posted by them. At the point that it got viral, they couldn't do anything about it. Them taking down their video wasn't going to change anything. Y'all think I can make it through this clip?
Wonder what they're doing.
Why aren't you allowed to talk? You're not allowed to talk about it?
Maybe we are. Fuck
yeah,
it. Let's
why not? I mean, yeah, it's like, you know, they might argue that you're making money off of it and it benefits.
Oh, but what about that video they first posted when all this shit started? I didn't get any money off of that.
Yeah.
So they can suck my left lip.
Yeah.
This bitch is not even funny.
Yo,
you got the boys on.
Bro, all of these niggas be over like 22. They don't know how to use Discord and shit, man. Y'all got y'all speakers muted?
No.
Always look lost in the fucking sauce.
Show, what's good?
We chilling, you feel me?
Okay, welcome to Sky Creek.
Technical difficulties, but
I don't know if I'd even be able to fucking continue doing content after something like this happens to me. That would piss me the fuck off.
With that. Hey.
Hell yeah, look.
Hot to us, tell chat a little bit about yourselves, what y'all do.
You should have trademarked that thing right away. Should have just trademarked it right away.
Marlo, you feel me? 7D TV. Really been doing this for like 2 years.
2 years. Y'all just said y'all been doing this content creation thing for about 2 years now. A lot of people have a common misconception that the hot Tuah girl made y'all. She blew y'all up. But y'all have told me and I've seen that that's not the case. Y'all been true to this. Y'all been new to this. Explain y'all blow up in content creation. Like how was your rise in content creation?
So we started the channel like in 2022. We already had the camera gear and stuff to kind of get us started. And yeah, from just putting out quality content, a month in, like we was getting videos that's getting like a mil. You feel me?
Okay.
And
What he's saying is, we been popping. We've been popping since when? That's the reason why she got popping. Because if it wasn't for us popping, then she wouldn't have popped. Nah, real talk though. We had 90K. We had 90K. And nah, we ain't gonna act like, she ain't pop us off. But I mean, 90K on IG, I mean, we already slick pop. We was on our way to 100. We was like steady growing. The reason why it did go is because we were popping. You know what I'm saying? We was already in the algorithm. She wouldn't have been seen. You know what I'm saying?
we was uploading 2 to 3 times a day on Instagram.
You fucking simps out here, man. You grab the lowest common denominator. A girl, first of all, she's not even attractive. But even if she was, and you guys put them on a pedestal, now that bitch is a fucking millionaire. You gave that person the golden ticket. Why? Because y'all desperate losers, man.
They seen Tim, you know what I'm saying?
Meanwhile, these guys have been making content for years, 2 years, like they said, and ain't nobody give them a handout.
See me from across the way. So basically, it's a whole ass street, right? She on the whole other side. I'm sitting there. We tired. It's about the end of the night. What 1:32.
That's the one thing I don't like about social media.
I'm laid back. My foot on the wall.
Dumbest people are the ones that win the most.
But I don't. And she's she talking about some. Oh, what are y'all doing? She see us with a big light. So I mean, I'm sitting there. I'm chopping it up. For me, I ain't really on all that. She ain't look all that hot to me. You feel me? So I'm like, we was
no cap.
He was doing all that. He was doing the interviews all night because I was under the weather. Shout out to DeAndre Hopkins the night before I went to his party. So I was kind of messed up. I ain't gonna cap to you.
When we said I looked at that little shorty, and she ain't look good to me at all. She was dusty.
I was like, I'll hold the camera, but you gotta do them. And he knew that the whole night. I was like, I'm not doing them.
I didn't want to do the interview. I was tired.
He was tired. He had been doing it the whole night, and then he was like, here. And I was like, no, this is you. So I gave it back to him.
And so let me get this clear real quick. She went up to y'all to ask.
Oh yeah, for sure.
They walked up to us
from across the street. I'm talking about like damn near waved us down. Like they was trying to get to me. She was trying to spit some gas. She was trying to holler.
They make it look like we just walked up with a camera.
Yeah, I was finna get to that. I was finna get to that because we was watching.
He said little shorty was trying to shoot her shot
before y'all showed up, and how she was making it sound like is that y'all was hawking her down and trying to get her to record and film against her will. That's how she was trying to spin it.
Minding our business. We was minding our business.
Okay, that's interesting.
Minding our business.
Okay, keep on going.
Homie said she offered him the hawk too.
Normal questions.
Yeah, I was keeping it simple. You feel me? I didn't want to go too crazy because I didn't feel like talking anyway. Like, I was ready to go, so I was just like, "What make you wife and material?" You know what I'm saying? Innocent questions. You feel me?
Yeah, nothing to get them in trouble. We wasn't even on that.
We just trying to do a little simple clip just to make them happy. And
it was a Sunday. It was literally a Sunday.
Homie said it was a Sunday. It was the Lord's day. I wasn't trying to do too much.
She said to spice up the question.
Sure did.
So I decided to ask a spicier question, which is the one that went viral. You know, the what's one move in bed to make a man go crazy? Yeah. So I decided to ask that, and then she answered the way she answered.
She answered the way she answered.
They was on.
Brody went crazy with it.
Y'all peeping the video. Yeah, she was on me the whole time.
She was looking at you.
The way I could tell the way she was looking at you. You feel me? She was trying to get on. She was trying to hawk to it that night. I could tell. I ain't gonna tell you. I'm not finna lie.
That's talking the lying, the making people thinking we creepy, like we go up and like prey on girls. Dog, I be out there and they come to me. We got a big ass light. Like
they all run up on us, just like they did, just like they ran up on us. The same way everybody else walk up to us. We don't have to walk up to nobody.
You don't have to walk up to nobody.
They see that camera light, and they all hop on the camera.
Be on camera.
The homie's ad-libbing. He's like,
not doing that malicious.
we don't need to walk up to nobody. Yeah, we don't need to walk up to nobody. We got a big ass light. We got a big ass light. They come to us. They come to us. Like a fucking reverb in this bitch.
We ain't doing all that. So for her to act like that is like, That's why I'm slick like fuck
Like,
her.
what are we talking about?
Nah, fuck her.
No, if I was in your position, I would be same thing. I'd be like, nah, fuck her, all of that, because like, there's no need for all that.
My boy Cam, he does fucking street interviews too, doesn't he?
How was that like for y'all? Y'all post the clip,
I think
right?
he
Did y'all
does.
think it was gonna go viral?
We knew off the rip.
We knew off the rip. You can go back and look in the video. We knew off the rip, like we said.
Because they told us, y'all better post that word for word. It's in the
Word for
clip.
word, bar for bar.
She was like, y'all better post that. And I said, hold on, wait. I told, because Tim had stopped recording.
All
And
right.
I said, Tim, record this. And he recorded again. And I said, hey, so you said we better post that? She was like, yeah, post it for real. And this is word for word in the video. She said it.
All right,
And then,
okay.
so I was like, all right. I turned the camera. I said, don't come back. Tell us, you know, once it's posted, take it down, this, that, whoop to whoop. Because, like, you know, like, that stuff in content creation, everybody that make content know, like, that stuff happens to somebody at least once to them. Or people tell you to take stuff down after you already got their permission, but, like, it don't work like that.
Nah,
you feel me?
It don't. It definitely
Especially, like, by the time it got noticed or whatever, by the time I started receiving DMs.
Especially if you took that shit on the fucking street, bro. It doesn't matter if they want to or not. It's public fucking property. Fuck them.
On TikTok, hundreds of people already reposted it. So
it was a CapCut meme.
Yeah, it was a CapCut meme and everything. Like at that point, what justice would it be if I took it off of our page, but it's hundreds of people already reposted it, get millions?
It's gone.
Yeah, I was going to talk about that too, because she, in the interviews that y'all sent me, in the clips y'all sent me, but she was saying that she had her friends spam you, take down the video, even though she told y'all, you feel me, post the video, all of that.
Yeah.
She said that she tried to spam y'all from her burner. And
the whole thing was nobody was supposed to know where she was, right? Who she was. So you had a burner, and you just supposed to expect us to know that that's you. You know we do the burner account. You know we do the fake accounts that look fake.
Block them.
Hey, every content creator does that. I'm not finna lie. She also said that like y'all tried to hit her up, but she just ignored y'all.
Yeah,
which
that
doesn't
cap.
correlate.
That's cap.
T-A-P. We got receipts.
We got receipts. Because you in the interviews, I just showed chat too, telling different stories. I ain't gonna lie, you can't trust people like that. Now look, this is
like opportunistic bitch.
They didn't reply. Look.
Jesus Christ, homie has a whole fucking book in that phone.
Be in a video.
10K, mind you.
We offered him 10K.
10,000.
Like before she came out of hiding, all of that.
Y'all gotta understand. Nobody knew who they was, right?
Yeah.
So the only person that could get in contact with them was us.
We had everybody.
Right? We had everybody hit us up, bro.
Playboy, Fanboy,
Playboy,
Complex,
Fanboy,
BFF podcast,
everybody,
bro.
Anybody you want,
Barstool, everybody.
Anybody that was important.
Anybody you could think.
How the hell do you go crazy for fucking a sexual innuendo?
They didn't want to talk to us.
Ridiculous.
Out on purpose.
Yeah. Whole time we was supposed to link the night of that Zach Bryan concert.
Yeah, when she met Shaq, she was supposed to meet us that night. And she dodged us.
Ooh.
I guess that's when she got her little team and they told her not to talk to us.
Crazy. She told her not to talk to us. Damn.
Yeah, damn. All right, shit. Damn. So wait, okay, so so nobody. No, keep
we was talking to them the whole week up to that Saturday.
That's crazy.
And he hit that Saturday, radio silence, nothing.
Wow.
We bought him a shirt and everything. They was
they hit us up because they wanted one of these.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ain't no fucking way.
Yeah, sure did.
So do you feel like they was like mad that the clip was going viral, or were they like okay with it?
They were capping.
Nah, they weren't mad because they said it in one of the clips themselves that they were happy that it happened.
Yeah. And crazy thing is, we was like, you gotta understand, it felt like our child, like that's our video at the same time. So like we were just as excited as they was. We wanted to be there like with them, but they literally shunned us out.
The whole time we were supporting them through the comments and everything.
You can go back and look. We supported them throughout the whole thing. Well, the first, but obviously she don't want that anymore.
Fucking world of degenerates, man. They're all degenerates. Lock them up. Lock them all up.
Acting all cool. She was cool with the whole situation. Again, her identity wasn't.
But she is an ungrateful. Fucking ungrateful.
She chose to
ain't no lie.
Release her identity to the public because nobody knew who she was. All right, keep that. That's an actual fact. So they didn't expose her identity. Nothing. She can't say that. That's an actual fact. All right.
People found her.
They found
the
her.
comments.
Okay, but once she got a team, she ghosted them. That's what I'm hearing. I got another question for y'all. She did interviews with Shaq. She became famous. Y'all had all these people hitting you up, trying to find out who she was, all of that. How did, like, but the thing is with this whole situation that everybody's like wondering. She became mega viral, right?
Yep.
But throughout this whole process,
like you niggas didn't come no one. That's crazy.
Diss y'all instead of, you feel me, giving credit to where it's due because y'all gave it the platform to blow up. How do y'all feel about that? Like, why do y'all think
I'd be fucking extremely irritated?
In my eyes, I don't see a reason to be bitter if this video.
I'd be bitter as hell, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
We gave her the platform, and it turned her into a millionaire. You feel me?
All right.
Pretty much. So it's like, in my eyes, it's like, what's the point of being bitter, upset about anything when you set for life and didn't have to work for it?
Set for life.
Didn't have to work for nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, she could be back working that 9 to 5, hustling in that factory. You feel me?
Sure.
Hustling in that
You know what I'm
factory
saying?
is
And then
crazy.
the way that she was acting, you feel me? Just as fast as you blew up, everything can be taken from you.
It should be.
So it's like,
I mean, in all reality, what the fuck did she do to deserve this? She didn't do anything, dude. She said a fucking catchy phrase.
all this fame that she got in less than a day.
Fame is crazy.
Yeah, it was mad rude. Like mad rude of her for sure. Cause it's like we never came off to her in no type of way. We never, you feel me?
Damn, I should have never touched this
called out her
fucking.
name off, off the rip. We ain't do none of that. Her attitude was toward us. You know what I'm saying? It's like we never came off to that. Like when we left her that night, she didn't have that attitude towards us. Like we was cool. Matter of fact, he had the girl number and her IG.
Yeah.
He pulled. Like, I mean, that's how the night went. It wasn't like no malice.
He pulled is crazy.
He deleted it right after. What you talking about? But I got the clip.
Homie said he pulled.
But nah, like it wasn't even on that. Like, so it's kind of.
Okay, that's true. That's real.
Yeah,
I like that y'all have that approach to the whole situation because, I mean,
I would have been pissed. I ain't gonna lie.
Some people would be bitter after that situation had happened to them, or they would feel resentment and all that. Sounds like y'all not feeling that. It is what it is. Y'all focus on your own shit, but it seems like right now she's just trying to bring it up, just trying to get.
Yeah.
You feel
But
me?
it's like at the same time, however far she go, right?
Yeah.
They're always gonna ask her, well, have you ever talked to the guys? Like, do you keep up with them? We always gonna come back.
Yeah.
She can never get away from us because look where she started at. Is she ever gonna be
Started at nothing. That's why.
That's real. I mean, she got
No
that
fucking
Top 10
talent.
Podcast. Apparently, it's the hottest in the city. Hottest.
I'm
in the
just
country.
saying, like,
No matter what,
no matter what,
think about us too.
Yeah, she gonna have to.
Whenever she got to think about how she got where she got, she can't ever go. Us two is that never gonna come out of her mind.
Yeah, it's never gonna. She gotta start at square one. Where was you at? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. That's interesting. That's interesting.
But I think that's why, like, around every corner she's always kind of bringing us up because it's like her story can't be told without us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she has to. Like I'm saying, she has to acknowledge us or something.
Speaking of defendants, apparently there's been some rumors that she has tried to sue y'all. Just interested about, like, is that true? What's the situation?
If she tried to do that shit, that's crazy.
Situation of her trying to sue, how that came about. In our eyes, it's like, why else would you hire a second attorney, a litigation attorney?
Okay.
Probably because I'd say the first one couldn't get the job done. Our team a little bit stronger, in my opinion. You feel me?
Oh, so this isn't the first time this happened.
Yeah. First one couldn't get the job done. Hired another litigation attorney who reached out and who's supposedly sending a letter. So why else? What else would the letter be about? So it's like, okay, we finna prepare for this bitch to sue us. You feel me?
Okay.
And then she said something about
Fucking suing is crazy.
fake news. I guess with all the hate she was getting,
Yeah.
she probably decided not to do it no more.
She tried to dead it real quick.
Yeah.
Like, stand on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
She
saying.
tried
Like,
Stand on business, girl.
threaten to sue. Go ahead and sue. Like, what
Yeah, that's crazy.
Go ahead, do your shit.
Yeah.
Stand on
Sue over what?
She not standing on
So what did she try to sue y'all about? Like over like the video or?
Probably her likeness.
Most likely the
For the
likeness
video.
and likeness, the video and audio. She thinks it's hers, but it's like
She wouldn't have no likeness if it wasn't for us.
She would have lost.
That's a crazy statement. She wouldn't have no likeness if it wasn't for
There
us.
wouldn't be no likeness for her.
So she done already
Straight
got
up.
all of these brand deals, all of these opportunities.
saying, bro.
She started a podcast. She Nigga, she has
You're going
gone
crazy with this
Instagram followers.
For
Off
real,
of
we tried
y'all
to work with her in the beginning. Like even when she was throwing shade in the beginning, all that, we wasn't phased by it. You feel me? Like we was like, we just gonna let her do her talking. If she wants to come back, you know, work with us, collab, whatever, we can do it. You feel me? Cause you know what I'm saying? I felt like this would have
He
been a
said,
lot
"Cap,
better.
I'm gonna take it all."
Work together from the beginning, like we tried to. Like we was DMing them, telling them, hey, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take it all from you niggas. That's what she said.
She felt some type of way about this whole thing. And
I'm gonna end your whole career, boy.
opportunity for you if you want to like, you know, be in future videos. It wasn't even gonna be interviews, just like simple like vlogs or, you know, other types of content. It wouldn't be interviews. It would just be something else to like build her personal brand through our platform. Okay. So it's like it'll be a mutual beneficial thing to where we're growing together. You feel me? That's how I looked at it. And then you know, we also offered her 10K to be in like that next appearance with us. Like we're not Mr. Beast, you feel me? Like we can't just throw away 100K to somebody, you feel me? But the least we could do was, you know, 10K, you feel me?
Even 10K is crazy.
At least to get something started.
Okay.
Like somebody sent us a DM saying, "Oh, y'all saying y'all now she can," but at the time, no.
Not right off the
You
rip.
feel me?
That was that week. That was that week before, like, you know, during it blowing up. Like she didn't know nothing. Like we was really trying to put her on.
Got her out the country for real.
Got her out
Yeah, not the hood. We got her out the country. Out the country.
Out the bumpkin.
Fucking retarded, bro.
Wow. Okay, that's very interesting. Okay, that's cool.
I'm sorry, but
crazy. I'm not finna lie.
this shit's fucking dumb as hell.
Oh, we didn't get nothing off of that. We didn't.
Yeah, they keep on saying that. Like, no.
Look, we offered her a percentage of merch sales. We offered for before we even launched it. We was one of the last people to launch our merch.
Yeah.
We launched our stuff like what, 3 weeks, 3 weeks after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
While everybody else that was on TikTok, all these
everybody made like little shops. And
they all made these little fake little shirts.
I mean, shit, it's probably in Florida right now in little gift shops. You know what I'm saying?
If anything, she needs to be mad at them for making all this stuff, because we was one of the last ones. And we let them know, hey, if y'all want to, you know, we give y'all, you know, this percentage of merch sales and the 10K to be in another video. A video. Who wouldn't want to get paid 10K to appear in a video?
So
you know, 10 bands is crazy.
You know exactly.
Like,
so and this ungrateful bitches out here talking shit.
She declined or decided to, because she seen the DM. That's what she said on when.
Do you guys agree or disagree? Let me know in the chat.
Reply. So if she decided to not reply to their message.
W's in the chat. You think that she should have not?
Imagine the amount of money she was actually making.
Giving them anything.
But she's trying to spin it. She's trying to portray and spin it out to be like she didn't really profit off of this. They're profiting off of her likeness, and like that's a bad thing. She's trying to spin that, which is weird when it's their property. Weird. I'm not finna lie. It's crazy she's trying to just villainize.
And Bandos is crazy though.
And that's crazy, man. I'm not finna lie.
It is. It's like she's not satisfied. You know what I'm saying?
Of course she's not satisfied. She tasted the clout. She wants more. Why would she be?
Like, they tried to, because she had first responded, which is her friend that I was DMing, Chelsea or whatever. She had responded like in a way.
Always said Chelsea or whatever when he was trying to clap them cheeks. Come on, boy. No cap.
You feel me? Like she tried to sound sassy about it, but then she.
Oh my god, now it's bugging.
But yeah, I was trying to pull it up.
What's crazy?
Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this fucking mic in a way that it looks good, but also sounds good.
Oh yeah, her friend
was.
I think right there. I'm not touching this shit anymore, bro. I'm done. I'm not touching the fucking mic anymore.
She was like, "What?" She was like,
"This
"What
is the permanent spot it's gonna stay in."
Okay. Word for word.
Sure did.
Bar for bar. At first, she was like, "Is there anything I can do? I'll do it."
And what is she saying this about? Like, what is she saying? She'll do anything.
When we was offering the 10K and everything about being in a video.
So she wanted to be
I guess
involved.
this is when she first got.
I just think that these guys dropped the ball as well. These guys dropped the ball as well. Oh my goodness. This shit is crapping itself. Sorry, guys. I just realized that the screen is no longer being displayed. Hopefully the internet didn't bug out. If you guys are watching, let me know in the chat. Is there still internet or is the internet out? Can you still see me? Am I still live? Are we still live? Are we still alive, guys? Come on. Let me know in the chat, please.
She's saying this about? Like, what is she saying? She'll do anything.
When we was offering the 10K and everything about being in a video.
So she wanted
was,
to
I
be
guess this
involved.
was when she first
Lost the
got her
playlist,
team, and
I
guess
think.
they were trying to keep her away from being in public and all of that. So like you know, this was actually almost around that same time when they went to that Zach Bryan concert.
Yeah,
The
it was
first
kind of
song popping
it was
up.
like right before that Saturday.
They were trying to she was saying like how, you know, her people were trying to keep her from being in public, but then she was like, if there's anything, you know, I can do, just like let me know.
Okay.
Like she was going, you feel me, ride the wave while she was in hiding.
But we were the first people like to really try to put them on. They kind of
I was like, I let them know like, hey, you know, I said not to put pressure on y'all, but our DMs are filled. You know, we got about, you know, 10 plus huge companies, whatever, to have you and Haley, because it was people that wanted, you know, all of us to collab, like together. You know what I'm saying? Not just her. They wanted to do something big with, you know, the both
Lost
of
the
us.
goddamn playlist, guys.
And, yeah, I was just letting them know that, you know what I'm saying? I was real respectful about it, you feel me?
Okay.
Like, not to put any pressure on y'all. We got these opportunities for y'all. We wasn't letting them know, like, every single, you feel me, every single brand and company that reach out, because we don't want them to backdoor and reach out to them themselves. You feel me? This is supposed to be beneficial for the both of us.
Yeah. Do y'all think, and this is kind of just a hypothetical right here, do y'all think that like there's any ulterior motive to why she's not giving y'all credit? So like I've been seeing on the streets, people been saying, like, people have been speculating why she hasn't given y'all credit. They've been saying it could be personal reasons, brand reasons, race related reasons. There's a lot of people speculating on why she hasn't given y'all credit, because usually when situations like this happen, the person who goes viral always gives credit to the platform that she went viral on. What do y'all think about that? What do you think? Is there a reason or not?
Look at homie's face. He's like, I don't know what this brother's on. I don't know what this brother's on.
Like I said before,
but I ain't gonna say that shit ain't kosher.
Cause like I've always thought that situation was weird. Like no credit at all. You feel me? She's a small town girl from Tennessee. We know how Tennessee be. You know how small towns be here. So like I've always thought it's kind of weird. Like I'm not gonna speculate on anything, but that like I don't know. It just doesn't really make sense.
The vibe was off, is what he's saying.
A little bit, or just
it is weird.
The goddamn vibe was off.
It came off our page. It's like you wouldn't think that, you know, the niggas that put this out would think that this is funny. Like you wouldn't think they funny if they put this out. They put this out for everybody to see, but didn't nobody say, "Oh no, them niggas probably funny." No, man, we posted this shit. What are you talking about? Of course it's funny. Yes, we think it's funny. It is funny. Yeah. That's why we put it out. We ain't getting no clout off of that. That's the first thing why I was like, it's kind of crazy. Cause like,
why do y'all think y'all didn't get clout off of it? Like, do you think there's a reason why?
I mean, people are trying their hardest to like strip our name away from it. Yeah. As far as like even going as far as like cropping it to where like I'm not even in the picture. You feel me? Hey, that's my shoulder. Yeah, that's my shoulder. Somebody made some on TikTok. Yeah, that's my shoulder. But yeah, that is in fact my shoulder. Like,
that's crazy.
Out the picture. Like, come on.
That is actually crazy. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy.
Watermark off, like just everything. Like,
wow.
Like
That's fucking hate. Real hate.
You obviously know it's not. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Extra, people felt like they kind of took the extra amount of hate.
And people were kind of, in my eyes, people were feeding off of her because when she run her mouth, talking trash, saying some stuff that ain't true.
Yeah, of course,
they go back to our page talking stuff.
Talk about the DMs you got, man.
Oh man,
my gosh.
I don't know what you did, bro. All the DMs, bro. I was getting hate DMs, death threats. People in my DMs calling me, you know, the N word with the ER, saying they gonna hang us, this and that.
But somebody
What the fuck?
Crazy.
But somebody you don't know, bro.
There's somebody trying to start beef. That's crazy. Telling us not to come to their city or else it's up.
Yeah, it's up.
I ain't checking in with nobody.
Homie said you get the hall pass.
Talking like that over a girl you don't even know.
That's over hot tour. Over hot tour.
Over hot tour? She not gonna give you the hot tour twin? Like, what is talking about? Like, that's crazy.
She's not gonna give you the hot Tuah twin. It's crazy.
But see, when you diss
Simps.
somebody, you got a platform that big, you diss somebody, you try to call them out their names, spread them potential lies. That's what happens, bro. Like, that's crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That's insane, bro. I ain't.
Like literal, like chat. Y'all see it's like literal death threats, bro. Like no BS. Like in our DMs talking like crazy, like over this girl, bro. Like they not playing, and they not playing. They serious. Like they're gonna continue to argue all day, like spam when you not paying attention. Like, but it's a girl, bro.
They got no life, bro. Those are fucking terminally online freaks.
It's all like it was a whole.
Probably some of you fools that are in the chat.
Me talking, but they apparently they didn't talk to.
Yeah, they didn't talk.
In one of the clips, they said fuck us and that.
Yeah.
And
We played the clip. They said fuck y'all.
Yeah, but they don't say that here. You feel me?
Wow.
Homie should have got the cheeks.
They trying to act like
Secure the bag the other way.
they trying to make it look like we the ones like begging in the situation. I straight up told her in the video, like I said, if y'all don't want to do it, that's 100% fine. But you can't say nobody tried. You feel me?
Okay.
Like you can't say we didn't try. And I said have a blessed day.
Can you screenshot that and send it to the Discord?
I know, homie's like showing the screen from a mile away. Yeah, like nigga, we can't see the fucking screen.
On the internet, she's acting like y'all was being assholes to her. How y'all weren't, you feel me? Y'all ain't have no communication at all. In all reality, though, behind the scenes, y'all was talking, y'all was giving her opportunities, but she just wanted to go in a different direction.
Yeah.
And you feel me, go by herself, which in all relatively, relative. What the fuck am I trying to say? In all actuality, there ain't really nothing wrong with that. What's the big problem? The big problem here is that she did that to y'all and then decided to diss on y'all, which is just some weird shit. Like, if she decided to go a different direction without y'all, I mean, that's kind of weirdish. You feel me? That's kind of lameish too. But she has full authority to do that shit. But the fact that she did that,
Well, they don't own her. She can do whatever she wants.
It's just a weird part.
It's just scummy. That's all.
Why would she just do that? There's no reason for that. It's
Let's read the comments, guys. Shorty a little hoe. Let's read the comments. This is I don't want to see people playing victim for hours and hours. Yeah, okay, she fucked them over, but still. Death threats over a mid girl is insane. Tuah is funny for like a day, bro. This chat gives me faith in humanity again, and so does the interview. She playing victim card all of a sudden. They made her wealthy as hell, and some dumb joke that didn't even need to be taken seriously. Just wow, how can she be so ungrateful? Exactly my thought. She's a nobody without them. Exactly my thought. It was only 32 seconds in, and I agree. It's insane she's mid. Not even mid, bro. Something between low and mid. Yep. That's why I asked a friend, and they were just telling me the same thing. But anyways, guys, I'm going to end the stream. I'm going to come back in a little bit. I'm just a little tired, a little out of it today. I feel the vibes are a little bit off. So thank you.